doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front to back, they yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the brick. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go here on a Thursday night. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw. Taken in. And they'll pick up the 1st down. A gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a toss play, running left. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Titan 1st down. handoff as they try to run it here. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Titans. That is 1st touchdown this year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Stroud gonna throw right away. Looking downfield for Coleman. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34. On first down, it's Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good run. He'll take it forward for 6 yards on first down. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle. And
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And this is going to be a Titans first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Out of a gun, here's a run up the gut. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Music City after this. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee. They bring the tight end in motion. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's in. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw him a curveball.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Houston. Gay to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Texans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Texans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Stroud. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Throwing now on first and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. In motion now, it's Collins. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Stroud to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
Texans 35, Titans 14. Matt Gay set to kick off.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's got his man right side. It's complete.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out The third quarter is underway. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In motion now, it's Collins. On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And he gets this up close to the 1st down. Mark him at the 32.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one taken in by London. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Now Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's...
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any...
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Texans have it.
Something these running back coaches preach. Mike, is you can't sacrifice...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown Titans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Stroud. A pass caught right side by Coleman. Look at the big man go. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It gained 78 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. and they're going to force this team to snap it again on third down.
They'll run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown tonight. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. The outside. Catch made by London. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
At the 46-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Second and 7. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Here's 3rd and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the air one more time. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets...
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Titans are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now they'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Still on the move. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and It's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for a 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Looking downfield for Coleman. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more plus.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. They'll motion over Samuel. On 2nd down, Stroud. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this.